Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's been a while since I did like a chit-chat session again with you guys. The last live update that I did was last year, May 2022. And I remember very vividly that I was feeling very tired creatively and just tired of social media. A lot has changed since then. I've been creating a lot of travel content that I am absolutely very proud of. Also, a lot has changed since then. Number one, I sought help professionally for this. And number two, I got my first tattoo. And number three, I would like to also talk to you guys about like what I want to do moving forward. Let's get down to it. Yes, I sought professional help for this. I had two main issues, right? One is the relationship that I had with myself, and the other is my relationship with my work, which is social media. I knew I wasn't depressed, but I knew I was very affected by my work when it does not do well. A good friend introduced this particular group to me. Shout out to you, Winifred. So she introduced this collective called LITO Academy, which is like a kind of a school of life that teaches you on personal mastery. I knew I didn't want just therapy, like a fixed 45-minute session and trial and error and see whether a certain therapist will work for me. I needed more certainty. So I need someone to guide me on my career as well. LITO Academy, which is kind of run by this guy called Dan, shout out to you, who happened to be my life coach, and he is a wise sage. Like the energy that he has, I feel like he has answers to most of our problems, if not all. And he's just made to do this. He's a natural. I actually engaged him for 4 sessions, one-on-one coaching, freaking expensive. I'll just be honest here, it's a good 4 digits, and I never thought I would pay so much money to be coached. From the coaching calls itself, when I watch back, one of the main conditionings that I have in my head is that I always try to run away from disappointment. It's like, I'm not going to check my views until like a day later, or I'm not going to feel good about celebrating a video that does well just cause like it doesn't guarantee that the next video will do well. So like I never celebrate my videos because I'm always on to the next one anyways.
So you see, Sean, a lot of conditioning, right? Like even when there's an achievement, you go like, oh, okay lor. Can it be full-bodied like, fuck yes, hell yes? That's the feeling you're after, right? You need to be honest. You need to start being honest with yourself, because you see, when you miss the mark, you're not honest. When you hit the mark, you're also not honest with your emotions. Why are you so afraid to feel? That's another thing.
Because I don't want to get disappointed.
Yes, now we're talking, Sean.
Yeah. And again, one of the key takeaways that I had was to be able to differentiate what is a bonus result and what's a winning result. Like this was so important to me. Basically, a winning result is when I just show up and produce my best work and produce work that I'm absolutely proud of, that I'm in love with. That is a winning result. And everything else like likes, views, recognition, engagement, all those are just bonus results. They are nice to have, but I shouldn't bank my happiness on those external things which I have absolutely no control over, because they are just external stuff. We also went through like my human design, how I'm actually designed to be. It was like magic. It was quite accurate. Really, I just got a clearer picture of what works best for me and who I truly am and how do I capitalize on that. All in all, in a nutshell, like I would say it's really one of the best investments that I've ever done for myself. I mean, yes, I can invest in a new computer, a new camera, a new lens. All those are nice things to invest in, but investment in ourselves is also, I think, even more crucial, because this is what would drive the business. This is, whatever that is inside is really the driver of the whole thing. Okay, I'm just be honest here, it's not like after 4 calls my life flipped 180 degrees, but I know that I've now been given a set of tools to manage life from here on. I'm able to see life in a different perspective right now. Although I would say once in a while, it would be nice to just have a mentor to guide me. Because again, I'm still alone, I'm on my own. So if there's anyone willing to mentor me and show me the light, I would love to connect. Okay, second major thing that I did for myself by the end of 2022 is getting my very first tattoo. Oh my god. A friend once said that every now and then you should do something that scares the shit out of you, or rather once in a year you should do something that scares the shit out of you, and getting a tattoo scares the shit out of me, alright? I just don't like the idea of having needles constantly poking at my skin and injecting ink. The idea is just gross. I mean, who likes needles, right? And secondly is to just have something permanent on your skin. It's just a very scary thought, especially, you know, if you're getting your first tattoo. I think everyone can relate to that. You just contemplate and think about it for so damn long because it's your first tattoo. Especially, you know, I'm a visual person, so it has to be perfect, right? But anyways, why I wanted to get a tattoo in the first place was it came from a place of insecurity. So I have a birthmark over here, and I just wanted to create art over it and replace it with art, something interesting, something fun. But I never thought that I would eventually really get a tattoo. I always thought about, you know what, how it would be like to get a tattoo and what it would be. But I told myself, yeah, by the end of 2022, I wanted to do something that scares the shit out of me. So here's what went down. I don't want to. Let's go. It's like they said, cat scratching you. Are we done? Yes, I definitely feel like a renewed person after doing the tattoo. I'm so glad I did it. Totally no regrets. I feel like I have a new avenue of expression for me other than just creating videos. I cannot express myself on my skin. So it feels really good. And fun fact, I'm already like onto my next tattoo design, or even my third one already. Mel's not gonna like this when she hears this, but it is very addictive, okay, once you start on your first one. So yes, I got myself a space turtle. I really love sea turtles. I've never seen one with my own eyes yet. Okay, but I just love how carefree they are in the ocean, and I kind of just wanted to embody that and freedom. I value freedom a lot. And last of all, why a space turtle? Basically, I wanted that to represent imagination. I want to try and not just follow what has already been done, what is natural to us. Always want to go out of the box on what is possible. Imagination. Alright, so moving forward, what can you guys expect? Okay, so first of all, I just want to say that at the core of me, at the heart of me, like I still love making travel stories, travel videos. I love capturing beautiful places. I love documenting my first-hand experience. I love putting together a good story. I love filmmaking and just capturing things, beautiful things. That is still the heart of me, but I think I also want to inject more thoughtfulness in these travel videos or in whatever videos that I'm going to produce. It doesn't have to just always be travel, but I do want to add a layer of thoughtfulness. Should I call it self-development? Maybe, maybe not, but I do want to share more of, you know, what goes inside. I mean, I love to explore new things, new places, but I also want to explore what's inside. That may happen, just very subtly. I definitely, for this year, I want to connect more with people. That is like kind of my theme for this year. So I've been thinking about doing a community trip to, like, you know, bring you guys on an adventure for real, and it's been very exciting yet scary at the same time because I'm an introvert. Just imagining for people to pay to go on a trip with me and expect me to be like, oh, all the time. Like, I'm not like that, okay? So that kind of just scares me a little bit when it comes to doing community trips, but at the same time I feel like I really want to try to do it and see how it goes. So don't have anything firm yet, but I want to make it happen. And for my upcoming trips, I don't really have a lot planned. A lot of people have been telling me like, oh, you've been in Japan like forever. And that's kind of true. I've been back to Japan for about 3 times already since it opened up. But I've always been contemplating like, should I do like a 3-month stay in Japan and just whack Japan content, because there's just so many interesting things to document. I like Japan. A lot of you guys, a lot of people love Japan. So it kind of just really makes sense. But the wife is not going to be really happy to hear this. So it's a little tough lah. But at the same time also, I don't want to just confine myself to a box where I'm only known for doing Japan content, right? Like, I just want people to love me for the videos that I produce rather than the destination that I go to. So I always have this conflict. So for now, I don't have any plans to head back to Japan, but I do have an upcoming trip coming up in the middle of March, with LITO. They are kind of having their very first retreat, kind of a mindful wellness, personal development kind of retreat in Finland. I've been to Finland before and I absolutely love Finland, so that's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to share the experience with you guys. And that's about it. I don't really have any more plans. I'm gonna just figure as I go, but thanks for hanging out and being on this journey with me. Obviously, I'm in a much better place right now compared to myself 1 year ago in May, so it's a good thing. So I'm gonna do a Q&A video after this video, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be awesome. Leave me any questions in the comment section if you have any questions about it, and I'll try to answer them in the next video. Alright, take care, peace. I'll catch you in the next one.